What's up guys? Welcome to Finecraft Woodworks. Today I am doing an exciting unboxing for you guys. So this is the Maker Pro 17-in-1 multi-purpose tool set. This was ordered on Kickstarter actually quite a while ago, but I just got it in the mail last night, so I'm really excited to open it for you guys. I should be one of the first ones that actually has it, so this should be a really fun unboxing slash review. First part of this video, I'm going to unbox it, going to show you what this tool set comes with, and then we'll go ahead and do some tests and see what it's all about. So before we even start, I just want to point out that there is some damage here. This part of the box got like ripped, and you can see the chest and size. I'm just covering the package slip so you won't see my dress. So anyways, hopefully nothing's damaged. They do say on the top of the box that basically record yourself while you're opening this, and I think that's so if there's any damage or anything, they will hopefully make it right. So let's go ahead and open this guy, and hopefully nothing's damaged inside. So let's go ahead and open this box here. Got a fun knife on me today. If you're doing a cool unboxing, you know, you gotta have a cool knife on you. That's just part of it, you know. Okay, I'm just gonna say out of the gate, I feel like they could have done a little bit better on the packaging here. Here, let me pick up the camera just so I can show you guys here. So you have a little bit of foam on either side, but they could have used some more foam. So, you know, at the end of the day, if it's not damaged, I don't really care. But if there is some damage, that's gonna suck. So, okay, this thing's heavy. No heavens. Oh, mercy. One more thing I want to point out. This was in the bottom of the box, and out of the gate, whatever this is, it is bent a little bit. I have no idea what this is for. Hopefully find out, but you know, you can see right there, that's some damage right there. So, no idea what this is for, but figure that out as we go. So right now I'm just looking for any damage. I think we're looking pretty good. Oh, this thing is heavy. So we have a little top compartment here. Very cool. So we have some instructions here, the Maker Pro. This is all the tools. You know what? I will read that later. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. Okay, what do we got? So it looks like we have a little angle grinder blade here. And then a little saw blade. Buffing pads. All right, I think this is one of the main units here. So, and that's the swappable. You put the different heads in here. Hope I remember how to put this all back. What the heck is this? Oh, I think there's like a blower attachment. Oh, we got all sorts of stuff. Is there supposed to be a second battery here? So you have this right here, but it looks like, I don't know if there's supposed to be a second battery there. I'll keep opening the stuff up and see what we got. We have this right here. And then the last shelf, get a charger. I'm gonna look in the instructions and see what it says it's supposed to come with, but I feel like there was supposed to be a second battery. Which, if that's the case, that's a real bummer. Because there's definitely a cutout for 2 batteries, so... Oh, this is a little adapter so you can like charge your phone. That's cool. Okay, here we go. Some complete maker set. It just says 30 amp power battery. And so let me just give you guys one more shot. So this was the top compartment. We have the main unit, air blower. Take these out one by one and kind of show you what we got here. All right, what's up guys? I'm back. So I think for the testing, we're just gonna go tool by tool here. So again, you have the main unit here. It comes with one 5 amp hour battery. Even though there's a slot for a second one, they only included one. When you put a tool on, it'll tell you battery life, and then you can also select what speed you want it to operate at. One of the main tools I feel like that a lot of people will use is just the general drill attachment. So again, you have this piece here, and the whole idea is that you slide it on, and then you lock it, and then you are ready to use it, which is pretty cool. So with any drill, let's go ahead and test this. You also have a little guy here that you can change the speed. So you got slow, high torque, or fast. And also I can change the speed down here. So 1 is the fastest. So I'm guessing that's probably where you want to drill. But really quick, I do want to mention the main tools that I use in my shop as far as drill goes is Ryobi. So I will go ahead and compare it to a Ryobi. When you look on their website, they're saying that this whole kit of 17 tools is $500, and they're saying it's supposed to be comparable to if you bought all the tools individually. They specifically say DeWalt, which I think is like $2,500 for all these tools. That's a big claim because DeWalt makes some really good stuff, but we'll see. I do want to just show that this drill is significantly bigger than this guy, and the brand is, I don't even know how to say that, guys. I'm not even going to try, but yeah. Anyways, significantly bigger than the Ryobi, and I know it's going to have to be a little bit bigger because it's multiple tools in one, and so just having this system of being able to swap out a tool, put in a new tool, that's going to make the whole package a little bit bigger. I understand that, but as long as it performs good, I don't care. So, anyways, we'll go ahead and see. So let me adjust the camera here, and we'll get going. Alrighty, so I have some pallets lying around, and so I think I'll just drill a hole. I'm gonna turn up all the way. Alright, that worked not bad. The Ryobi's way quicker. So as a drill, it works. It might not be the best drill that you can get, but again, this is marketed as being 17 tools in one, and so I feel like it's not going to be the best at one tool. It's going to be, comparable, acceptable at a bunch of different tools. All right, guys, so we tested out the drill. It works. It's comparable. It's not as good as the Ryobi. The Ryobi is just faster. As you saw, it drilled that hole a lot quicker. But again, that's okay. It worked. No failures. So let's go ahead and take this guy off. Put this guy on. Lock down. And now we have an impact driver. This will be a good test because I have a Ryobi impact driver as well. I freaking love this thing. I'm gonna put the 4 amp hour battery in here because again, that'll be the best comparison. This guy's technically a 5 amp hour battery, so this should be a little bit better. As far as voltage goes, 20 volts. And Ryobi's 18. So again, this technically has the advantage, but we'll see. The Ryobi system here is if you push the bit in, it locks it in, which I really like. If you push it out, it just comes right out. This guy here, it does not have that. You have to pull this guy forward. Hold on. So this guy here, you have to pull this guy forward and then locks it in. I know this isn't meant to be used as a drill, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the fit and finish isn't quite what I wanted to see. Also, this is a brand new tool, so it might just have to be, broken a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to put a couple of screws. I'm gonna go ahead and start it in the pallet that I was using, and then we'll go ahead and torque them in and see how it performs. Piece of cake. 3, 2, 1. All right, and 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'll have to look when I'm editing the video how long each of those took. Just from personal use, just from what it feels like, I feel like the ride will be slightly better, but maybe I'm just biased there. I don't know. But for whatever it's worth, this guy does work. So that's another win. And let's move on to the next tool. All right, so just for a recap, the first one is we tried the drill chuck attachment. It worked. I think the Ryobi was slightly better, but it did work. It's totally fine to drill. Next, we did the impact driver. That worked as well, no problems there. If I had to pick one, I would still prefer the Ryobi. It's a little bit smaller package, and I think it's a little bit faster, but that's just me. But yeah, this guy worked as well though. So now we're gonna move on to the next tool. I'm gonna go ahead and put these two guys away just so I don't forget where they go. Oh, it should also be noted, forgot to say this, that this is actually a magnet back here. Something, boom. So that's kind of cool. So it's just, one thing I want to note too is this guy does come with some parts, some blades, some jigsaw blades. So I think the next tool we're going to go ahead and test is the jigsaw. Yeah, okay, so the instructions say to insert a bit, you're supposed to, this little lever thing, you're supposed to rotate it, hold it like that, and then insert the blade, and then let it fall back and try to pull it out, and I can't pull it out, so it is locked in there. So, I think I might put just like a little bit of oil in here. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, but some of these don't slide in very well. Okay, I just want to point out, when you look at the instructions here, it has like all the different parts. I did not get that 2 amp hour battery. Also, I love how they give you, I think it's a lubrication bottle, but there's no lube in there. Yeah, that is completely empty. Some multi-purpose synthetic oil. Just using some of that, so hopefully this guy will clip on and off easier. Oh, way better. Yeah, and it's actually spring loaded, so when it's not locked, it's actually, here, so it's all the way in. If I let go, it wants to push itself out. And so, you have it locked, you use it, do that, bam, pushes out, switch out the tool. Okay, yeah, this guy just needed some lube. That is really fast and kind of scary. I'm gonna dial back the speed a little bit. I think that's a more reasonable speed for Jigsaw. So, let me get something set up and we will test out this Jigsaw. Alrighty, so I have just a random piece of wood here. Got it clamped down. Let's go ahead and give this a go. This guy's fast. All right, wish me luck. Yeah, that works totally fine. And I have to say, I like that, I'm putting safe mode, okay. I like that there's a lot of the blade exposed, so you can actually make pretty deep cuts. Let me compare that to, so my normal Jigsaw, and this is not a fair comparison, is I actually have a Festool Jigsaw. This is my only Festool that I own. This thing's, it's nice, I'll be completely honest, but you can see there's only a little bit of blade exposed, so I can't make nearly as deep of cuts as I can on this other guy. Again, as I said earlier, this is not a fair comparison, and I totally realize that. So we got this guy right here. Perfect. Yes, the Festool is better. I think we all knew that before I even did that test. I feel like we struggle with power a little bit there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the speed up and see if that makes a difference. So this is speed setting 2. So 1's the fastest, 3's the slowest. I feel like they should have done that the other way around, whatever. Okay, so this is 2. Yeah, that worked. And for kicks, I will try it at 3. This guy's struggling a little bit here. I'm going to turn the speed up so it helps. I will have to say, it's an awkward angle. It's a little hard on your wrist, but that's fine. I got the job done. All right, guys, I have to say, out of all these tools I tested so far, I think I like the Jigsaw the best. That's a solid tool. Oh, okay, so it is for sure on safety mode. I want to make sure before I try to get this blade off. This might be kind of hot. Yeah, a little bit. I'm going to try to get it off anyways. Perfect. Not too hard at all. Lock it, it just slides right out. Beautiful. All right, guys, so the next tool is the mini chainsaw. To be honest, this one scares me a little bit, but for you guys, I'm going to give it a test. Lock it in there. Oh my goodness. For whatever reason, with a lot of these tools, I can only spin it one direction. I don't know if, I guess that's just how it's made. All right, so I just looked it up, and yes, it is supposed to spin that direction. So the whole idea, it's on safety, fingers on the trigger, is the branch or whatever kind of will ride against here. So we're gonna go outside and try this out. I think I'm gonna, is it lubricated? All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of the synthetic lube on here. I have no idea if you're supposed to use this or not, but this is what I got, and they didn't come with anything else, so I don't care. Yeah, that should probably be enough. Okay. So we're gonna go outside and we'll give this guy a test. All right, guys, so we have probably inch and a half diameter branch. All right, guys, let's give this a go. That worked really well. All right, let's do it again. And that guy flips up when you need it to. Well, hot dog. Here, I'll just cut this little piece one more time. Easy. So let's go ahead and give this a try again. That, cut that like butter. I think this might be my new favorite tool. All right, so now that we're back in the garage, this tool performed awesomely. Don't know if that's a word there or not. No complaints whatsoever. It's definitely a scary tool, so you definitely want to be kind of careful with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy off. Now it is kind of dusty and whatnot, and so I kind of want to clean it off. And so what better time to go ahead and try the blower attachment. That is loud. Alright guys, let's be real. This is not a very powerful blower. It's nice to have. I mean, it's nice to have that option if you want a little blower. Alright, I just want to point out two more tools here. So this guy is like a jigsaw, but it uses those big, longer blades. This other tool here is the impact drill. I've never used an impact drill. So I think at this point I'm not going to test it right now as well. But you have two modes. You have drill mode, and then you have impact drill mode. That's cool, and it has this little clip dealio, so I think... Alright guys, so up next is going to be this circular saw right here, and I feel like this one's going to be a little bit scary. So in order to use a circular saw, you need an Allen key to tighten the blade down. And I'm looking, for the life of me, I cannot seem to find an Allen key, so I don't know if they included one, which is kind of annoying. They did come with a blade, this guy right here, so I'm going to go ahead and open that up. This guy, oh, that's trippy. It's reverse threaded. See. Guys, I'm never using that. That is terrifying. Don't like whatsoever. I know some of you guys are probably cringing right now. Cringe. Okay, now why can't I get this thing off? Okay, this is on. Now we're on safety mode. The other way. There we go. Okay, just have to push hard. No, thank you. That is terrifying. So another tool it comes with is this sander here. Yeah. Sander's a sander, no problem with that. It also comes with some buffing pads. I think I'll use that more. It'll be nice having a buffer. So nothing fancy here, but kind of cool. Alright guys, so another tool we have is this little hedge trimmer here. We have the small blade and the big blade. With the guard here. I'm just going to tell you, this is another one of those tools that is very, very, very freaking loud. Almost kind of annoying how loud it is. But oh, that works well. Okay. You know, that actually works better than I thought it would. Go for it. Tell you the truth, this is one of the better tools. Hands down, this works well. Until I think I might have just broke it. That doesn't sound good. Oh, it is smoking inside. You guys see that? It was literally smoking inside. Okay, well, it's still smoking. Do you see that? I don't want to hurt myself, so let's take the tool off first. Do you see all this smoke coming from inside of here? I do not think it is supposed to be doing that. Yeah, you can see it's piping hot in that one area. I have no idea what the flip I just did. Oh, that smells terrible. That's running good. But yeah, I was just cutting like this little branch right there, and I guess that thickness was enough to do something to break it. You know, that's not that thick of a dead branch, but it is what it is, I guess. So anywho, oh, one more thing I want to note. So, you know, you have the main unit here, you have the battery. Just set that up here. I am 100% missing a battery. You have this little adapter so you can charge like your phone. That goes right there. The 5 amp hour battery is right here. I am supposed to have a 2 amp hour battery right there. And the way I know that is you go to the instruction booklet, go to the back here. Look, you got a 5 amp hour battery and then the 2.5. I do not have that. And so that is not cool. So I'll be reaching out to the company. We'll see if they make it right. Also, so I just wanted to point out this mechanism that I just noticed of when the top lid is closed, you can't pull out the bottom or middle drawer. But when you open the top lid, then you can pull out both of them. So that's nice. So it's just so, you know, when it's closed, nothing's accidentally gonna fall out. I did notice you have to make sure all the drawers are pushed in all the way. But then it's closed, they're locked, secure. You got some two little latches. And this thing is very heavy. I do like it's kind of like the old style, kind of like a red toolbox. That's fun. But all right, what's up, guys? So I just wanted to wrap up this video and kind of talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of this multi-tool set. So let's start with the good. You know, when you get this tool set, you have, you know, 17 new tools at your disposal. And to be honest, there's a lot of tools that I didn't have up until now. So that's a good thing. You know, you got the tire pump. I didn't have that. You have the blower, which kind of sort of works. You know, you have a couple of different hedge trimmers. You have the impact drill, not the driver. You have the impact drill. You have the impact driver, and then you have the impact like socket wrench, and this is a lot of handy tools to have, and a lot of those I didn't have. So that is something that's very good. As far as the bad goes, a lot of these tools are just okay. You know, it's nothing that blows my mind. You know, when comparing these, I think my Ryobi tools were better than all of these like multi-tools that I tested. And I know a lot of people consider Ryobi at the bottom of the totem pole as far as tiers of tools go. That being said, I do think Ryobi has gotten pretty good, especially the HP lineup. But anywho, you know, and then kind of talking about the ugly here, it doesn't have the 2.5 amp hour battery, which it's supposed to have. That's a huge red flag to me, especially something that is 17-in-1 tools. Those batteries are absolutely critical, and if you run out of batteries, well, that's 17 tools that you can't use. And so that's something that's a huge red flag to me. I'm gonna reach out to the company and see if they'll make it right and send me the battery. But that being said, I'm doing this review as is, you know, from what I got right now, not what it could be if the company makes it right. So if they do make it right, I'll leave a comment and pin it to the top of the comments so you guys will know. But as of right now, that's something that's definitely a problem. Also, one of the really bad things or major concerns that I have is the garden clippers. So not the big hedge trimmers, but like the smaller scissors. I broke that within like 30 seconds of using it. And you guys saw it was working really well. And then I cut that little dead twig, and you guys saw the clip earlier. I mean, it wasn't very thick, and then that did something to it, and it kind of jammed, and then it sounded different, and then now if you leave it on more than 10 seconds, it starts smoking. It looks like some of those metal parts are just rubbing, and for whatever reason, the wrong way. I'm not sure. But that's definitely concerning, you know, and it did say in the instructions to not cut any dead branches or twigs, so I guess that was my bad. But that being said, I feel like if a tool is that fragile, it has me concerned about the rest of the tools. You know, are those gonna break too just as easily? And you know, it wasn't like I was trying to cut like an inch thick branch or anything. It was just a little twig. So that has me worried. Also, just the fit and finish of all of it in general is okay. You guys saw the middle shelf is kind of bent a little bit. That's concerning. Some of the tools don't work that great, like the blower. Okay, let's be honest, that blower is almost useless. You're not gonna be able to blow any leaves with that. You saw I was barely able to move some of those leaves. I think if you wanted to like blow off your desk, it would work, but, or if you wanted to like blow off some sawdust in your garage, but I'd honestly use an air compressor for that. See, I'm trying to think here. Some of the tools did work very well. I was very impressed by the chainsaw and also the jigsaw. Those worked very well. The drill head attachment, that was okay. The impact driver, that was okay. So as far as my all-in-all review of this multi-tool set, I'd say it's okay. I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. You know, I think if you're like a new homeowner, if you own 0 tools and you want to get as many tools for as cheap as you can, then you might be able to make an argument for this set. That being said, another thing I have to say is, you know, all of these 17 tools, they're relying on one motor for it to run. So that one handpiece, that is what you click into all the different tools. And so if that one motor goes bad, then all your 17 tools are useless, and unless you get like replacement motors. So if you guys have this tool set, if you have some opinions on it, please leave it in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see anything else. I know I didn't test all of the tools. So if you guys are wanting to see some of the other tools tested, let me know. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and have a good one.